I'm sitting here enjoying the stars, enjoying this darkness. And it is why I'm sharing this moment with you. Not trying to fucking creep you out or anything, because I'm sitting outside in the dark. But it makes me think back to when I was a child and how scared I was of the dark. Puppy dog. Hey, Lee. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, Raw. My dogs get scared of the dark. All the little noises. And they be yapping. Because, see, it's not noises that scare us. It's not being able to understand what those noises are. Because when you know what a noise is, it's not going to scare you because you know what it is. It's when you don't know what it is. That's where the fear comes. The fear of existence that you cannot see. That is by far our greatest fear. And yet, most of everything is invisible. Most of everything is in the dark, where there is no light. And in that darkness, it would just be noises. Sounds, sensations, feelings. No sight. And what a terrifying state to be in, huh? You could be completely fine. But because of sound and sensation, without the understanding of what it is, it would be terrifying. I spent my childhood afraid of the dark. I did. And how did I confront it? I confronted it. I stared into the blackness of the closet. I stared into the darkness, and I saw all that my imagination could throw at me. And I sat there and I took it. Over and over, every single night, I stared into the darkness. And what I've come to find is that the fear came from within. It didn't come from outside. The fear of being in the dark. See, that came from my fears of not knowing, not seeing, not understanding. That's where my fears come from. And so I sit out here and it's not dark. The camera lies. I can see the stars, I can see the outlines. But that's about it. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the stars. Little shooting stars, if I can call them that. I don't know anymore. they should just be shooting stars, but it could be anything nowadays. There's so much shit going on up there, right? Fear of what we cannot see. And what is that fear for? It's for protection. You fear what you don't know because you want to survive and you don't want to die. We're so fixated on our fears of death. It's good. We're meant to. It's what keeps us alive. It's what keeps us that's what keeps us alive. It's what keeps us going. That fear that we could die. That we will die. And what will we leave behind? What would we have given back to the world is always our thoughts. See, we all want to prove how great we are. Prove how righteous we are. Prove how smart we are. Prove how we made the world a better place. We strive so hard to make this perfect utopia, which cannot exist. Because of this, our fear of what we cannot see. Our fear of we do not understand. Our fear of what we do not understand. I forget words because I don't talk aloud. My mind said it, my mouth didn't. I've been catching that. It happens when you don't talk for years. It's like not only have I stared into the abyss of darkness in childhood, confronted my fear of death before the age of 30, I sit here and I question it all. I question everything. Like why we feel the need to make the world a better place. This God-like attitude that we are so fucking important that we can change, we're going to change something. Whatever you change in the next 20, 100, 200 years, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit, man. See, we are here for such a short amount of time, we're not really going to change anything. But we can change ourselves. We can better ourselves. We can change ourselves from within. That darkness within. We can change ourselves. If you will just accept your fear. Your immortality. And the beautifulness of it. The wonderfulness of it. It's not fair that 100 years is old. It's not right. That ain't old. No. You want to call yourself fucking old, you got to be thousands of years old. And until you achieve that, you ain't nothing but a young spring chicken. A flower that blooms and dies. But there's things above us that are immortal.